God, save my soul, 'cause it is flawed. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. Upside down. Upside down. Gonna turn it all Don't tell me that I need saving. Finally awake and living. Yeah, yeah. The pressure inside was building. I felt under attack, and now my mind's attacked, and I've chosen my path. I've chosen my path. What's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. And and dear God, save my soul, 'cause it is flawed. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. Hanging by a thread, hung upon all the words you said, breaking free from this conformity that you force on me. Everything I do is one big show. It's about damn time that I take control. Put me under a microscope and watch me take control. What's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. And And don't tell me that I need saving. Finally awake and living. Yeah, yeah. The pressure inside was building. I felt under attack. And now my mind's attacked. And I've chosen my path. I've chosen my path. Oh, what's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down. So I'm gonna turn it all around. And oh, and dear God, save my soul, 'cause it is flawed. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down. So I'm gonna turn it all around. Upside down. Upside down. Gonna turn it all around. Upside down.
All right, welcome everyone to finally another episode of Bedlam Brigade. I'm your Dungeon Master, Draconius, the level 1 DM. I introduce you to our group, starting from left to right. Valen,
I am Valen, the Deep Gnome.
Cleric. All right, AB.
I am Kyrian, the Elf Wizard.
Okay, Parafear.
I am Parafear, the elf monk.
All right, Neku.
I am Magnus. I'm a dwarf fighter.
Okay, and Nadar.
Nadar Narixis, Conquest Paladin.
All right. So where we last left off, you guys were heading to the northern wastes through a underground frozen cavern network to get to the ice dungeon to get a seal for your portal, hoping that you'll be able to open a portal to one of these celestial planes and bring in an army to fight all of the devils that have invaded Alborn. And upon your journey through the ice caves, you came across an ancient silver dragon, and you had to survive his test of his breath in order to pass. You did, and he gave you 5 different magical decks, and some of you drew several cards. One of you drew a card to get a keep, and someone else drew a card that killed the guy who got the keep, but was quickly resurrected. So,
All right.
and at this point, the ancient silver dragon will say to you, "Just follow it. Just follow in between the 2 peaks to the north, and look for the skull similar to the one you exit from here."
All right. Well, thank you for your help. You've been very helpful with these gifts. We will be going now. And I leave.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are still okay. Actually, you're going the wrong way.
Oh.
Which way's north?
Walks out the door,
Towards
slams
the
the door.
light.
Actually, I gotta go that way.
Towards the light.
I see. Go towards the light. Wait, are we dead? Did
Maybe.
you kill all of us last session? Is that what happened?
Or in the ghost realm.
Oh wait, have we taken a long rest? Yeah, actually, that's a good question. Have we taken a long rest?
No, we have
Not yet.
not.
You guys are still jacked up to hell.
Could we take a rest?
Yeah,
Please.
That's up to you.
Let's get out of here first.
Okay. So as you guys, let me see. So, is there anything you guys want to do here before you guys take off?
Nope. Nadal would probably want to get out there as quickly as possible.
Okay. So as you see the light, there is actually quite a bit of distance before you exit. 1 second. So as you guys travel through, the ice caves walls actually become clearer and clearer, and you start to see things in the ice wall. As you guys start traveling forth, you see a great behemoth above you.
Oh, another one of these.
Let's not touch that.
No, I could break through that ice.
I said not.
Nadal looks up and he says, "These things seem to be all over the place."
Yes, don't worry, you'll see more very soon.
And as you continue to travel forward, you travel forward another 10-15 minutes, and you look down.
Oh, that's cool.
Do you think those things have stuff inside of them?
You think they're alive? I'm gonna like tap on the glass where the eyeball is and see if it moves.
You go up to it and you tap it, ding, ding, ding. It does not appear to be moving.
Yeah, Nadar is just keeping a real close eye on it as he just shuffles around it.
Okay. All right. And as you guys, so it takes about another 45 minutes, and then you finally make your way to the exit of the ice cave.
I think this is where it's set to go.
Between the two mountains, look for a similar skull-shaped cave. Yes, seems to check out.
From which you exit. So this is where you are exiting from.
Ah, okay. Sorry about that.
Does that mean we were inside of a giant primordial? There's a big skull.
No, we're now going into the big skull.
I thought we were leaving the big skull.
Are
I'm
we going
confused now.
inside the big skull now, or are we leaving the big
We
skull?
just
Oh, no,
left
no,
the big
hold it there.
skull and we're going through the wasteland to find an identical skull.
You're right, Peripher. We were inside of something. Do you think this is a primordial?
I wouldn't be surprised if it was. We have run into a few.
How cold is it right now?
It is freezing cold. Let me see. You haven't. You do. Let me see. You haven't.
I have boots of winterlands.
Okay, so you will be just fine. So as you guys are exiting, yeah, it is bone chilling cold, and it is turning dusk rather quickly.
Is my... Oh, sorry.
We got the potions of cold resistance.
I say we take a long rest inside of the skull right before the exit.
I can create a dome.
Okay.
That's always a possibility.
Let me see. So right now there is a bit of a there is an overcast with snow coming down. So I need someone. I need perception checks to see if you can see where you guys are going. Point.
I will roll perception. Yes.
Oh, that'll do it. Okay. Even through the heavy cloud and heavy snow, you can see that to the northeast there are two mountains, and those are the ones that he directed you to stay in between. And it looks like it would probably, I mean, just from your guess, about a week's journey.
Great.
Because you understand Mountain Mirage.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, anybody that does not like the cold, I recommend you turn back now and head to town. I will catch you there. Otherwise, tally ho. I'm going to... Actually, first let's get a rest. But in the morning you can decide what you are going to do. If you want to join me in this escapade, I invite you wholeheartedly. I'm
Okay.
going to begin making a sphere.
Okay. All right. Okay, so at this point, is there anything that you guys want to do as you guys are out and about?
Hang on. Well, before everyone heads dressed, and as we're just kind of winding down, Nadar is just tending to his equipment and mask, of course. And he, for a moment, he says, "Everyone, I hate to be the pessimist, but do you all truly believe that what we're searching for is beyond the horizon there?"
I choose to be the optimist and believe that exactly what we're searching for is right over there. Because it would really, really, really suck if it wasn't.
Sorry, faith is shaken a little bit, I suppose.
Aren't you supposed to be a faithful one?
I don't exactly follow any sort of god, I suppose. He pauses for a minute and he looks to his mask and he says, more of an ideal.
I see, so you're one of those rejected children. And I go back to making the sphere.
Oh, that's rude.
He just sort of huffs a little bit, a bit of smoke comes out of his nostrils and says, call me whatever you will.
You're patting a dog on the back. Feel bad for him.
I apologize for my behavior. I am concerned, but you will not find me faltering in battle. Be sure of that.
Being concerned is fine. We are about to walk into, a frozen hellscape.
That much
Well,
is true.
I have at least one potion of cold resistance left. I should be able to make the journey if it gets extreme. And after that, Nadar will just probably wind down and head to bed.
Okay. All right. So, unless there's something else anyone wants to do or say, you all bed down, and you eventually get a long rest. And as you guys are resting through the night, you notice that there is a persistent wind, and snow is always persistently falling throughout the night. So you guys wake up the next day. You get your hit points, spell slots, all that good stuff back.
Perfect.
Parapeer, what's your hit points?
66 base, and then I think it's plus 10 from the sword.
Okay.
At level, where is it? Yeah, plus 10 at level 9, so I should have 76 total.
Okay. That's why that.
Yeah, it looks a little buggy, but.
Gotcha. I understand it. I understand it now.
Yeah, my own token's health kind of bugged out a little bit. It should be 82, so there we go. I fixed that.
Yeah. All right. So, so as you guys are going forward, whoever's going to lead this expedition, I would like survival checks.
Should I lead? I'll lead.
You probably have the best survival out of all. Oh, no. Maybe
I do not.
I thought you were proficient in survival. Oh, wait, is that nature?
No, I'm proficient in survival.
Oh, you're just bad at it then?
One would say, right? Yes.
I'm gonna cast Death Ward on Monk.
Okay.
So, who's going? Anybody turning back?
Oh, I'm going. I have no fear of the cold.
Okay.
Nadar just shakes his head. I've come this far. It would be cowardly if I turned back now.
Alright.
No,
Well, if it gets really cold, let me know. I'll summon a fire elemental.
I mean, I have torches in a tinderbox.
I don't think that's going to hold up against the frozen. What is this place called again? The frozen.
Yeah.
Tundra?
No, it is it's the frozen wastes of the north.
I have a spell that provides cold resistance.
I do too, but it is very specific to a certain individual and will not be very helpful. But let's be going then.
So with a 14 to survival, you're able to not get lost. But so as you guys are traveling forward, who has accommodations for the extreme cold? Because potions of cold resistance only last for I think like an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
The only thing Nadar's got on him is his armor and his cloak.
I can't, like, roll dexterity to dodge the snow, can I?
I really do feel like some of you should perhaps fall back.
Probably fine.
So
Alright.
all right. So I'm like so what are you guys doing to adapt to the cold?
Bundling myself up in coats and such.
I
Do you
have
have-
my boots.
Do you have such things?
I should. I thought I bought some, but I might have been mistaken. I'm looking at my inventory. I have a large brimmed captain's hat, but that doesn't really help me.
does this help me at all?
Necklace. Actually, let me see. While wearing a necklace, you can breathe normally in any environment, and you have advantage made against harmful gases, vapors, clusters.
Doesn't say against an element.
It says in
Yeah.
any environment though, so that means
Yeah, easy to breathe in an environment.
Yeah. You can breathe just fine.
Okay.
I'm just gonna chug a potion of resist cold for now.
Okay. So yeah. So
Actually, what Nadar is doing is he's taking his vestments and his bed mat and he's stuffing it underneath his plate armor to sort of
okay.
As a makeshift insulation.
Okay. So for if whoever has cold resistance doesn't have to make any rules. So for anyone that is
I turn our companions back. I forgot we had them. I turn our companions back to go back.
Okay, so you turn them back.
Oh yeah.
It's probably best that you go back to town. This is a very treacherous area.
The giant might be fine. He's a big boy.
He's a cloud giant, not a frost giant.
True.
Yeah. So and your return says yes, of course. I would love to not go through this. Thank you. We will be heading right back.
If you can, go to the boat. Make sure everything's okay.
Okay, will do. But wait, I want to go see. No, we need to go back. No, we're not going through this. Come on.
Trying to like pull the giant.
and Neldrick looks back longingly, wanting to go.
It's best for you, my friend.
So, okay, so as you guys go forward, whoever's proficient in perception, give me a perception check.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, so also for anyone who has made adaptations, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw. Whoever hasn't, whoever hasn't, do so with disadvantage.
My bedroll investments is just a straight roll, yeah?
Yep.
What about
And with
my boots of Winterlands increase it?
No, so your boots of the Winterlands give you bonuses to the cold, right?
It makes me immune to cold for up to negative 40 degrees.
Yeah, you're fine.
Negative 50. Okay.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay, so no matter what, everyone passes, so that's good. Okay, so so as you guys are traveling north, and you guys are adapting very well to the cold. So you, Parafear, as you are going north, you actually see what seems to be a slain corpse to the east of you.
What? Oh. Oh. I'm gonna point it out to the group and say, any opinions on that? Just point at it and kind of looking at, awestruck at the big boy.
Yeah, keeping his hood, like, you know, from flying off his head, probably from the wind. Nadal looks up and he just says, "Do any of you ever get the feeling you're standing on the backs of giants?"
Literally all the time while we were inside that cave.
Oh, really?
It's not even the first time we've run into stuff like this. We did kill that big tree.
Let's keep moving, I suppose. If we stay too long, if we stay still for too long, we may be dead.
True. I'd like to not lose any fingers and toes while we're out here. And Parafear continues walking.
Okay, so as you guys, 1 second. Yeah, that's fine. So as you guys go forward, you guys eventually.
While we're walking, can I summon an elemental to keep everybody else warm?
Yeah.
Right, I'll spend a 5th level to do that.
Okay. How long do they last?
1 hour.
Okay, that'll help.
Fire elemental.
Okay.
I can only summon this once because I need a escape plan in case things go awry. But use this wisely.
I'm going to light a torch.
Okay.
You light it with the fire elemental.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. Okay, so you light a torch and you have this fire elemental.
Actually, never mind. I don't have a torch because I have 180 dark vision. 120, sorry.
Isn't your hammer always on fire?
It is
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I can hand you a torch. I have 10.
I was gonna say, meaning you can pull that out, and during the snowstorm, and it would never go out.
Yeah, it would never go out. So I've got a source of warmth.
Okay, so. All right, so as you guys are going forward, you start to hear the sound of water moving very rapidly as you go forward. Well, hopefully everything is straight here.
I'm surprised water can last during this temperature.
If it's
Yeah,
going
so
fast
it'd be
enough,
frozen.
if it's going fast enough, water can't be frozen.
It's true, but that is still a very fast river.
That's actually really cool to know.
Don't ask me how I know that.
Still, like, if water's going fast enough, like, it can't be frozen. That's honestly really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, did I not?
I think I learned that in astronomy class, weirdly enough.
I know why I know it now. It's because the snowy mountains have fresh water that flows down them.
Oh yeah, that would do it. Yeah.
Actually, okay, so as you guys approach this rapidly moving waterway, there are patches of frozen water on the outlines of the river.
Okay. Must have stopped for a second. Oh. Never mind. Seems like others have come for what we're looking for.
So no, and you see that this is a giant hand coming out of the ground.
Giant, like primordial size?
Yeah, primordial size.
It's like we're in a massive primordial graveyard.
So like you can walk underneath that lowest icicle at the base of the arm.
I see. Anyways, I'm going to move up.
I'm gonna stop him for a moment and then just give a general. I'm not proficient. Can I still glance around?
Yeah.
My passive
ground.
is 14, so yeah.
All right, so you look around. Yeah, it's you
I'm
see
just there's a lot of bushes here. I want to make sure there's no danger before I let the very squishy wizard go first.
actually 25. Yeah, no. So you don't see any apparent. You don't see any movement, like any non-weather based movement within the bushes, and you don't see any tracks in the area going in or out or anywhere.
All right, I'll let him go then.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna go behind him as like backup because I feel like if something jumps out, he's gonna get destroyed.
You have Death Ward, by the way, so yeah.
Yes, thank you for that. I can't die. I'm immortal. Woohoo.
Death Ward is useful.
Making my way.
Downtown.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So, and you see that this river is actually raging really hard.
I don't recommend we walk in this. We might have to get creative.
I mean, I can definitely jump that.
I'm going to move up to right here, and we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can make it. I'm going to Misty Step to the other side.
Okay.
I'm going to now. Are these trees here?
Yeah, there are trees.
All right, I'm going to Yeah, I'm gonna use fabricate and use the wood here to fabricate a bridge.
Thank you. I forgot to get that spell.
Oh, that's very creative.
And very useful, especially considering one of us is a very big clunky boy.
That is very creative.
Now, dude, you can totally ride on my back while I jump it.
You can walk on water. What are you doing?
Yeah, but jumping it's way cooler.
But yeah, I'm gonna drag it across and then just place it down. Yep.
Actually, I didn't even think of that. I could literally have just carried everyone across.
No, that would have been some checks. A rapidly moving river with a monk. Yeah.
I can walk on water.
You mastered your own body, but have you mastered body weights of other?
All right. Valen's gonna look to everyone and then say, "Let's go."
Okay. Oh.
They should have done that.
Thank you for the bridge. Very nice.
No problem.
Good craftsmanship.
Yeah, Nadar, as he walks by Valen, he gives a bow and thanks and keeps moving.
Okay. So, let me see. So, and you spend a good amount of the day just traveling through ice and wind, and snow blowing in your face. Actually, I need another con save from everyone. Just a straight roll.
All right.
It's pretty. It's a pretty light one. It's not hard to fail, but it is something that does come up.
11.
Okay, so yep, you all pass. So as you guys are going forward, so when the day got high, you guys are noticing that your vision. So during the day when the sun got bright, you noticed that your eyes were hurting at the end of the day.
Snow blindness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
You
I
can't
mean,
fabricate sunglasses, can you?
I am wearing sunglasses.
Do you want to give me a couple of gold or silver pieces?
How many do you need?
I don't know. I can fabricate some shades out of them.
I'll just hand you 15 gold and 20 silver.
Okay.
That should be enough, I hope.
Drag?
Yeah, Nadar.
Okay.
Yeah, Nadar hands you 2 gold if that'll be enough.
Yeah, I'll make those proper ones. You know that have the really tiny opening.
Okay.
You know, the
gotcha.
proper snow blindness ones.
Yep. Exactly. Okay.
So I'll make enough for everyone, and I'm sure that what he gave me is enough to make them. Yeah.
How much did he give you?
I gave 15 gold and 20 silver, and I think Nadar gave 2 gold, so
Yeah.
it's 17 gold total and 20 silver.
Yeah, I think because you're making it directly from the stuff that you're using, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm making gold and silver little snow goggles.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. Okay. You guys are adapting pretty well, so you won't have to make any more checks for that. Yeah, actually, and the DC for that was a 5. So if you guys rolled in that one, then you guys would have been, or super low, you guys would have been in trouble. But
Would have really sucked to go blind in the middle out here.
yeah. So okay, so it's coming to the end of the first day out. So are you guys gonna push through the night, or are you guys gonna keep? Or are you guys gonna?
Let's set up a bubble. I do not want to figure out what.
Before you set up the bubble, I am going to use, let me see, where is it? Give me a second, I'm just looking for it.
Okay.
Okay. So, I can't use it, but, I'm going to put my hammer on the ground and use heat metal to slowly melt away at the ice to make us a little dip.
Okay. So for yeah, okay.
I'm basically making us a little snow hovel that we can then pile snow on top of to give us some protection from the elements.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know my bubble does that already. You know what? I like this. Let's do it.
Yeah, but your bubble is also very obvious.
I can change the color.
Well, if you don't want to do it, you don't have. If we don't want to do it, we don't have to.
No, I wanna see this happen.
Yeah. So okay. So you take your heated hammer and you carve out a circle in the snow in which you with which you're able to set up your dome deeper in the snow than you would be otherwise.
Right.
So as you guys go to take your long rest, you and you continue to hear the steady wind and snow just constantly blowing throughout the day. It's starting to become as you guys are sleeping through the night, you actually start to tune out the sound of the wind because it's just so constant and it's becoming so familiar to you. But you guys wake up the next day.
All right. I'll cast Death Ward on the monk again.
Okay. Okay, so I need another survival check from whoever's going to lead.
I guess I will, because I've got an 8 in survival.
Okay. A 12. Okay.
I haven't rolled beyond above an 11.
I rolled a 22 earlier.
Oh, that's fair.
Okay. So yeah, okay. So you go forward, and let me see, con checks from anyone else that's not straight roll if you're able to adapt, disadvantage if you're not able to adapt.
Can I light a torch to make it so I'm adapting?
Yes, you can.
Perfect.
Why can't we just huddle around my always flaming hammer?
Well, your hammer can help one person at a time.
Fair enough.
And it is perfectly fine as he is. Someone else can huddle up to you.
Okay, so you guys are you all do well. Okay,
I feel like you're expecting us to do much worse on these con saves.
Yeah, you guys are doing well. Well, it's a base 10, so.
I mean, I was myself considering not doing. I was thinking I'd probably especially wouldn't be doing any good, seeing as I'm the one decked out in plate armor.
Right.
We also have a +8 to con.
Yeah, I think we're good for a little bit.
Yeah. So you guys begin to. Yeah. So you guys trudge your way north. From Valen guiding you, you go a little bit off course, but as you trudge forward, you leave the current wooded area that you're in, and it just becomes a large flat ice and snow plain. And as you guys are going forward, you start to see there are cracks in the ground, and you realize that you're on a bit of a glacier.
Oh, this is great. Just the adventure that we wanted. This is even worse now. Why are there so many krakens?
Is that? No, it couldn't. Far too. We're far too. We've made the journey. This. I think I've been out in the snow too long.
So, and as you guys are going forward, let's see. So you come to one point. So actually, go ahead. I'll need everyone to give me either. Actually, no. See, we're navigating a lot of cracks and crevices. So let me see. I need a survival check to navigate.
All right.
Survival.
Okay.
Touche.
Okay. So what between Kyrian and Valen, which is real, you guys roll really good. You know that you need to get long poles or your whatever staves you have, and you poke a head in the ground to see if there's any crevices that are being covered up by snow, and you're able to navigate your way through for the most part without anyone having to make any further checks. Because depending on how well you roll on survival, you would have had to make more checks to see if you guys could navigate through. So now there are a couple of let me see. Yeah. So yep, that's right. So as you guys begin to go forward, about a half day's journey into the glacial fields, you eventually come to one crevice. Actually, you guys are not there. You guys are up here.
Oh, great.
And so that's just a big old hole?
Big old hole, and it goes a very long ways.
It's like 30 feet across, like right here. It's just the dark part, right?
So there's the thing is the well, see, and you see the walls how they go down. It goes.
Oh, so it's like from here to here.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Valen, do you think you can fabricate again but make snow into ice?
Yeah. I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so
I'm gonna make an ice bridge.
An ice bridge. Okay, so for this, I want a spellcasting ability check, which I realize is not throwing a spell. It's your intelligence. Well, actually, no. It's your spellcasting modifier, which I believe for you is wisdom.
And you know what? I'm not done. I might as well add guidance to it. Yep, there you go.
With that.
Ultimate overkill.
Okay. Why are you rolling so damn good?
We're the best at snow.
Don't worry, Drax. Just throw like a frozen.
Throw a Trask at us. Throw a Trask at us.
No, don't do that. Don't give him ideas.
Oh,
Seriously though, Valen is on fire today. Like she knows
Oh, not really. Not really. I was rolling really bad earlier, where I was only just barely making the checks.
True, but I mean, this is pretty much your domain.
Even still, this would be very hard to pull off without this ability.
Truth.
Okay.
Right, so what happens?
So 1 second. I just want to see if there was like a quick ice bridge I could quickly download. Not really.
Even I don't think I could make this jump. Maybe up at the top over there.
Here.
So hold on. What's the length that you can make with fabricate?
It doesn't say.
Range 120 feet.
That's how far I can make it.
For you to be able to,
You can construct a larger.
Fabricate largest one. contained within a 10-foot cube or 8 connected 5-foot cubes. So 8 connected 5-foot cubes.
40 feet.
So, 1, 2, 3.
Isn't that
4.
why you had me make the check though?
No, the check was to see how sturdy it would be as you're making it, to see if the bridge would have to make con saves as you guys are crossing it.
I mean, I can make it on one of the smaller sections up over here too.
Like, all the way at the top, it's much shorter, so.
Would you make the trade if she casts it twice? Would be able to get across?
So hold on, let me take a look at fabricate. So we need to take a look at the spell.
It's a very specific, or it's a very broad spell.
So,
But it's pretty much saved our hides twice at this point.
Bridge, bridge,
Funny
bridge,
thing is,
bridge,
after
bridge.
we took our long rest, I was like, should I take fabricate? No, I'll take charm monster instead. She's got this.
Bridge, 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 bridge.
all right, choose raw
That's
material.
terrible.
See within range.
And if ice doesn't work, I mean, we can use the stone that's up over here.
Okay.
Oh, if only we were one level higher.
So it's a 10-foot. Let me see. So 10 feet. So if you wanted to fabricate, you have to do it in increments of 10 feet.
Alright, how far... So, before I ask this, does this crevice go on for quite a ways? Like, would it be like a
Yes.
day out of our journey?
So
Several days?
So from where you are, you cannot see an end to it from where you are.
Alright, I'm gonna call everyone, I'm gonna return to everyone after making a bit of the bridge, and I'm gonna look back and, again, about rations, don't worry about that, I've got create food and water.
Sweet.
So I've been making that...
I'm enjoying my food. I have
So-
really good food.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just saying that I've got this. So you can save your rations for when I can't cast it. So, Valen's gonna return to the group and then say, it's going to be a few days for me to make the bridge.
Alright, well, I'll set up camp.
So, well, it's a 4th level spell. How many times can you cast it a day?
I can cast it too, but I already cast Death Ward once today.
Oh.
If you allow me to take a rest, I will be able to fill in the rest that you have to
Yeah,
do.
you can take a long rest in 4 hours, can't you?
Yep.
So,
Question, I have 50 feet of rope. Could we just tie it to one end, I jump across with the other end, tie it to the other end, and then
Okay.
grapple our way across?
So give me a survival check to see
Let's-
if
I
you know
don't-
how to do that.
Let's.
Give me a survival check?
Three
How
of us are
strong is
wearing
your
plate.
rope?
Yeah, 3 of us are wearing plate armor, dude.
How strong
Really?
is the rope? And then also, what are you going to tie it to?
I can.
Look,
That's
look,
what the survival
guys.
check is for. See if I
I
can...
have 10 pythons.
guys,
Hold up.
guys.
Okay. Yeah, Lala.
So, we can get it cast 2 more times today, and then we can cast it 4 times tomorrow. The fabricate spell. Meaning we could have it probably done by tomorrow.
I'm all for that.
Okay, so...
I mean, yeah, I'm fine with that. I was just exploring other options that might be quicker.
Yeah, but this is safer.
Okay,
I will join you
the
in that.
best I can see... That actually, that would be here. Gotta start where it's not fading out. 7 times. You need to cast it.
7 times to get across?
Yep. So actually, Peripher, go ahead and give me a survival check. Okay, that's good enough. So what you do know that all you have to do is get the rope across, and you have some big object, and you tie it to the object, and you bury it in the snow.
Yeah, I could do that, but also I do agree with the plate armor thing. That'd be hard to get across there. I was just thinking of, potential other ideas.
But,
Yeah, I mean, my vote's for Ice Bridge and make sure that we can for certain get across.
I mean, we
Well-
can just set up a small base of operations. We can spend our time, carving out tables, make it into a little home.
Hey, Drag.
Yeah.
Let's say Let's say I build I build my sphere.
Okay.
Can I cast Arcane Eye and then explore down in the bottom of the cave or bottom of the crevice to see what's down there with my Arcane Eye?
Aren't they both
Mm.
Or
concentration?
would I have to be?
No.
No, they're not. But orb blocks all magic.
Yeah, it does block all magic, so it wouldn't be able to leave the sphere.
All right. Well,
You can't teleport other people with Misty Step, right? No.
no, just myself.
I'm gonna start on digging a little
Okay.
hovel so we're a little less poking out of the ground.
I'm gonna cast Arcane Eye and go exploring.
Yeah,
Okay.
while I do that, you can go and look down there.
Exploration
Nadar-
time.
Nadar will help Valen get sorted.
Okay, so you go. Okay, so you take your arcane eye and you go looking into the chasms. So as you go and you look beneath it, what you do notice that it does start to break up even further underneath the glacier, and you see all these jagged crevices and openings, and it just seems to be like a bunch of different paths and openings going in all different directions. And then eventually you come across a few things.
Oh. Perfect. Does it seem to be alive, or does it seem to have like any form of movement I can detect with my eye?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
All right. 21.
21. It doesn't. It just appears to be in a frozen state, even though there's a bit of facial expression. It seems to be unmoving. What's up?
Neku's gone.
So why did Neku have to leave?
He
Yeah,
says
he
he's
said-
not in a good state.
I don't know what that means.
Didn't Lala say he was sick?
Yeah, he's been really sick as of
Okay,
late.
that's fine.
He's
That's
been
fine.
he was bedridden most of yesterday.
Gotcha. Being sick is fine. Like, stay. I'm like, I don't know what that means. That's
Alright,
fine.
well, yeah. Hope he'll be feeling better soon.
Okay, so who wants to control Neku?
I'll do it.
Okay. Do you have access to his sheet?
I do not know.
I will find out. Magnus.
I do not.
Okay. Second. Second. Balin. There you are. Now you do.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, so that's what you see as you peer down into the crevice.
That's all. That's the only thing down there.
Well, as of right now.
Okay. If I still have time, I'm just gonna use up all the time of the Arcane Eye, and then once it's gone, I'll start casting little tiny hut.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, the tiny hut is kind of like a very, very triangle shape, and it will kind of stand out a bit on a flat plane. Less so if it's a little buried. Yeah.
Okay.
Essentially.
All right. So you guys. So it is. So it is. So it is. It is in the middle of the day. So, So you can take what is equivalent of a long rest.
We would have to travel through the night most likely if we did, though.
Halfway through, when I finish my first long rest, I'm gonna go and use a bunch of spells. Okay, I'm gonna cast what's it? I'm gonna remove Arcane Eye for now and get Fabricate, and then I'm gonna cast Fabricate 3 times to get a ice wall going.
Okay. Actually, maybe I can do that.
Well, so by the time I finish my long rest, he would have had 2 long rests, so he has another 4 uses
Actually-
of fabricate.
I have a plan. I'm gonna.
Okay.
So Drac,
Yes.
I'm gonna take during this time. I'm going to take my. I'm gonna cast Identify on my boots twice at 5th level, so then I get 2 4th level spell slots back because of
Oh, arcane recovery.
yeah, not Arcane Recovery, Expert Divination,
All right, gotcha.
and then I'm gonna cast Fabricate 2 more times.
Okay. So how many is that total?
I've done 5 now.
Done 5. So okay, so
6.
you need 1 more.
But once you can probably take off fabricate now if you want, cause I'll be able to fabricate the rest of the bridge after your second long rest, my first long rest. Cause you can
I
long
think we have
rest
a
in
plan.
4 hours,
Yeah.
and I need to take 8. It's up to
Okay.
you.
I have a plan. I got it. It's up to you now for Fabricate.
Alrighty. So yeah, when we finish, I'll cast fabricate again, and then I'll probably cast Death Ward on the Periphere, I think.
Okay, so as you guys do this little this industrious project, you do eventually make the ice bridges and you are able to cross. But you guys approach the end of the day fully rested.
Do we want to continue?
I can keep going.
It'll be colder at night.
Yes, it will be. Let's see.
It's up to you guys.
Well, I guess the better question is who needs to regain precious resources.
We just had a long rest.
Yeah.
Well, you just used 1 4th level spell slot, just barely, for the final one.
But I can keep going.
Yeah, I mean, I can keep going too. I'm pretty much fine. I'm just the muscle here.
It's
Like,
just,
That's how
if
I
we
feel.
do, the thing to consider is if we do go on, it will be colder of the night.
Right, that's what I'm thinking about. Like, even your boots might not even work, depending on how cold it
I
gets.
have other forms of strength and warmth.
What we can do is, if it gets too cold, we can
I can just pop a dome and we can just tell each other stories.
yeah, we can just take a break in some cover.
We've done a lot of work recently.
well, we probably wasted. Well, not exactly wasted. We probably spent a lot of time getting these bridges up anyway. So
Oh, we
we'll
did.
probably have to- we'll
Let's
probably
just
have to
go
make
until it gets to the point where it's super cold, and then we'll just
Yeah,
we'll just bunker
yeah,
down.
that works. Yeah, that works. Make up for lost time.
So, Drunk, we're gonna travel for a couple of hours, but if it starts to get really, really bitingly cold, we'll bunker down.
Okay. So as you guys go forward, I would like for everyone to give me con saves. DC will be higher.
Including me?
No, not you. You're fine.
Perfect.
Actually, does my aura still apply to those who are next to me, or?
Was it the saving throw things?
Yeah, my aura protection.
Does it work against any saving throw or specific saving throws?
Pretty much all saving throws.
Pop it in
So
the
long
chat.
as they, so long. Yeah, hang on. I'll just throw it up for you.
Whenever you make a saving throw, creatures get a bonus. Yeah, that would work.
And that's a bonus of +4.
Okay. So,
All right.
Oh, then I have a 17 then. It's much better.
And I'm
that's,
14. Oh, yeah.
I only
I rolled an 11. Oh, wait, no, yeah. Guidance.
I only just started this. I'm sorry, everybody.
Yeah,
You're
it's
fine. We were passing it before anyway, so.
We were past 10 feet, and then you realize, like, we all realized, oh wait, there's a bonus here, and we found out about that magical effect.
Yep.
All right. Well, so yeah, going forward, if we're gonna make more saves, just make sure you stay within at least 10 feet of Nadar.
Okay.
Which, considering we're traveling, we're probably going to be anyway. So yeah.
While we're bunkering down and it's getting colder, Periphere,
Yes?
I have something that I want to try.
That's never a good sound to hear coming out of you. Okay, what do you want to try?
I think you'll enjoy it. How would you like to go on a little scouting mission for me?
Well, it beats just sitting around, so.
Alright.
Are you going to turn me into a snow wolf or something?
I'm going to turn him into a snow owl.
Okay.
Go look around and then come back when you're done circling around the area.
Alright, I guess an hour. Alright, I'm gonna go fly around for the amount of time it takes for me to fly around and also get back.
Okay, so this is Periphere, right?
Yes, and I guess I would need a perception check. What is a snow owl's perception?
See.
I think it's a
it would just
+2.
No,
Owl perception +3.
plus
with
3, and I
advantage.
believe it's with advantage.
Yeah, because keen hearing and sight.
12.
Okay, 12. That's good enough for a Periphere.
I could toss you a guidance if you want.
Okay.
That's the bonus.
The name popped up before the picture did. Okay, never mind. Not as scary as it originally was for me. Because Drac, the name of the picture popped up way before the picture did, and that scared the shit out of me. Okay. So basically, Periphere comes back. I couldn't see much. I obviously didn't have my snow blinders on, but there's a giant ice dragon skeleton inside of some cliffs and ice and such in a glacier.
What's the direction by chance?
Drac?
To the west.
To the west.
It seems to be stuck in one of the crevices.
I'm going to polymorph myself into an owl and go there.
Okay.
Okay, I guess we'll just keep walking then.
Oh no, I thought this is when we were stopped and setting up camp.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I'm going to go to it.
Okay.
And I see why Periphere was scared now. I'm going to attempt to pop off one of its teeth. Like I'm gonna go back to Durian form and try and get off a tooth.
Oh, okay. Let me see. So the tooth is hanging down in between a crevice.
I'll fly over there and then land in its mouth.
Okay. Okay, so go ahead, just give me a general strength check.
Strength check.
Oh, athletics.
Okay.
Probably even better, right?
Alright.
Because you're super athletic.
I'm using that 19.
Okay.
It's a 19.
Okay. So go ahead. Go ahead and roll me a d20 with advantage.
Right. 5.
5. Okay, so you are able to get 5 dragon teeth.
Okay.
You're very lucky you just burned that nat one.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to use my last polymorph to go back to where they were.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back. I just got a little collector's edition teeth.
Ooh, interesting.
I think they'll come in use later.
You know, you can make
Hopefully.
swords and stuff out of the bones of dragons.
Exactly.
Well, teeth and bones are different things, aren't they?
Nadar does consider this for a moment, but he just shrugs and says, I am rather content with my greatsword at the moment.
It's like, you know, you can make bones out of dragons, everybody turns to the door, or swords out of dragon bones.
Actually,
Wait.
if we want to, we could go back there and fabricate out a chunk for later if you want a sword out of that.
As I said, I am rather content with my greatsword, but how much time could we spare? I suppose that's the question.
Well, to be honest, we're not on a timer.
I'm happy
Yes,
with
I
my
suppose
hammer.
we're not.
I'm perfectly happy with my sword.
The guy just kind of chuckles and he says, "Yes, we're not on a timer. It is only hell itself invading the mortal realm."
Well, different
Like every
dimensions have different speeds. You never know how long it could take for them to actually invade.
You say that, but we get back and it's all hell. Probably. Hopefully not.
Yes, you're probably right.
Nadar just shrugs and he just says, "If we can spare the time, perhaps we can try, but let's not get sidetracked."
I'm going to say I incited that and rolled a nat 20 and know exactly what he's saying. We should go there and grab a chunk. Maybe just for keepsakes.
What do you mean? What do you mean you're going to say you incited that?
Let's go grab a chunk. You could use it. It could come in handy one of these days if we have to fight a dragon and cut through its scales.
Very well, I suppose.
Oh yeah, that's right. Let me see. Actually, I'm trying to find it again because I dropped it. Where are you? There you are, Ice Dragon. So I'm just gonna make it available for everyone to see.
All right. Probably on the next day. How do you feel on going on a little expedition with me to the dragon to take out a chunk for our paladin friend?
Okay.
Good, as blunt as ever. I'm going to turn. If we get a rest without any distractions. Actually, wait, no, we couldn't rest because because the night we rested really well.
Yeah, so actually, you actually found the dragon before you guys set off.
Oh,
yeah,
we've wasted a lot of time.
Yep.
All right. I've been there before. We will come back in the future. I promise.
Okay.
Very well then.
I mean, we've set this bridge so we can, Mike, so we can get back easier.
Well, I have a instant way of transportation back. We do not need a bridge.
Okay.
Nadar just shakes his head and he says, as he said, we will collect something on our way back. Right now, we have more pressing issues.
Let's go then.
Okay, so you guys are traveling through the night. You guys already made your enhanced rolls for it. You don't have to make. You guys got your glasses, even though it's night. You guys go forward through the trudging snow. So I'd like for whoever is leading to give me a perception check.
I have proficiency in that. Can I roll?
Yeah, sure.
Wait, and what?
Let me toss you a guidance.
It's perception.
Okay, so Parafir, you actually so as you're traveling through the night, you actually notice a number of you start to see trees and woodland areas again. It's not super concentrated. It's sparsed out. It isn't like a forest or anything, but you actually start to see structures.
Things that are surviving the cold and such.
No, you see actual not like you actually see like artificially made structures.
Oh. Point them out to the group. Do you think we should check that out, or maybe it's not a good idea to go over there?
Let's see. We could spend, say, 10 minutes and I could check it out. Then we could decide if we want to go over there, or we could just walk over there.
I personally just say walk over there. I mean, if they really are keen on attacking us for no reason, I feel like we can probably take them.
Let's set in a bit of caution. I'm going to summon an arcane eye.
Okay.
I'm going to have it be about, say, 300 feet in front of us as we are heading towards it.
Okay. Okay. So you oh well, hold on. Can you see through your own eyes as you're?
Yeah.
Can you walk?
Yeah. Arcane Eye is just a third eye.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Cool. So you
And
go
if-
forward. Okay. So go ahead and give me a perception check with it.
Okay. Is this a different day from earlier?
You guys are still in the night.
I'm going to use my 17. So
Okay.
that is a 23.
Okay. So you go forward. So one thing that you guys are not seeing in this area is a lot of life. You haven't. Yeah. So you guys haven't seen throughout the days you've been here. You haven't seen rabbit tracks. You haven't seen. Any bird prints in the snow. This seems to be a perpetually frozen wasteland. And as you go forward, you see several structures in the area. Actually, I'll go ahead and get you through. So you can pretty much look wherever you want, 300 feet ahead of the group.
Okay. Let's see. No, this in the center, is it just like a statue?
It looks like a statue.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems to be a statue of some humanoid with a open book.
Okay, do I see in any of these houses, do I see like any secret floor entrance or like havens or something?
Give me a perception check.
Alright. 11.
11. So, you already rolled a perception check, didn't you? No, that
was earlier for like being able to proceed properly.
Gotcha. You do see that these buildings. You can look around with your own token if you want, but
I've been moving around. I don't see anything in them.
okay. So, and you do see that these are ruins of what were once buildings, long time ago.
Yeah.
And you see that the floors of these buildings are no longer what they once were.
Are they like hollowed out where I can see through them, or
no? You can't see through them. It is solid.
Okay. All right. Looks like that we wasted our time. There's a statue of some guy, but other than that, all these buildings are just rubble.
No potential loot or anything in there. Just husks.
Snow and ice.
So yeah, so what you see are a bunch of buildings, long abandoned, long wasted, with a statue in the middle.
How good is this statue looking? Is it like high quality? Is it in perfect condition?
Give me a nature check.
All right, nature. 12.
Nature. Well, at the very least, you can get from the fact that it's not white from its environment. It is made of marble.
Oh.
Is there any like inscriptions or anything on it?
See. You actually do see inscriptions on the in the book base.
Are they in a language that I understand?
Let me see.
I can speak and read Common, Elvish, and Orc, and I can also read Umbral.
Right. So, for the sake of this, it is written in a form of Common, but this is Common from another land and another time.
Ye olden dialect.
So basically, like we're talking Shakespearean English, or
More like Old English, I think.
It's like going to a different universe and whatever the common language is there.
Got it.
So I can like make out that it's common, but probably not understand what it's saying.
You can make something along those lines.
Okay.
Can I roll an Arcana check on the statue? It's pretty good quality if you're being able to have inscriptions and for how old it is.
Sure.
Probably. All right, Arcana 9. Bad rolls are here, boys.
Yeah. Let me see. There is like a very faint magic coming from it, but it doesn't seem to be particularly strong.
Alright, let's spend some time here. I have a hunch. And I'm going to begin ritual casting detect magic.
Okay.
I'm gonna just walk around, check out the houses, look inside.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check. So, any more of these? Get rid of that.
Yeah, Nadar is just kind of standing guard while everything is happening. And he sort of looks over his shoulder and he says, "Excuse me, Valen.
Yeah.
I hate to sound as though I'm complaining, but have you lost all feeling in your feet as well?"
Valen is going to glance down to his feet and dig his toe against it and just kick at the snow a bit to see if he feels it. Anything change? Are my feet okay, Drek?
You feel yeah. You're I mean, they are bitterly cold, but
All right.
and you still have feeling in them.
Valen is going to look back up and say, "No, I can still feel my feet."
Probably not a good sign.
If you want to take off your shoes, you can put them near my hammer for a bit if you want.
It's at this point you realize that Nadar, throughout this entire time, is barefoot.
Oh, I didn't know that. I would have given you minuses on those checks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Barefoot in the snow? Holy shit.
I mean, aren't like Dragonborn like always barefoot? Like there's no shoes that fit them.
And they wear shoes. There are shoes that can fit them.
Hmm.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that. Sorry, I thought it's like they're just permanently barefoot or something.
They
I
wear
mean,
sandals a lot.
You can be. It just, you know, you can role play it. That's fine.
Valen's gonna glance around and then say, "Do you have any sort of cloth or fabric you're not using?"
He thinks for a minute, and Nadar will pull out the vestments that he's tucked under his armor a bit and tear off maybe a bit of it, but not too much.
All right. Valen's gonna take the vestments and use fabricate to make him some shoes.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I was making an assumption there, and I was making an assumption.
Could be a character thing. Could be from your tribe. Didn't have any shoes.
Shoes are illegal.
And Valen's just going to leave his hammer by I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names. Nadar. By Nadar's feet, so they warm up, and then just slip the shoes on. They're not the best shoes in the world, but you know, they'll be better than barefoot.
Alright.
With that,
Did I find anything interesting?
Yeah. So you find what appears to be an old tarnished wedding band.
Okay.
As you just, you know, so as you're just going through the different ruins and you're just poking around and you see in one place this little a small gold ring. It's a plain wedding band, and you also find a neck charm necklace with the symbol of the sun.
Does the can I roll Arcana on the necklace to see if it's like magical in any way?
Sure, you can do that. Also, roll religion.
Religion. All right. Arcana.
Arcana. Okay. It does not appear to be magical, but you do recognize this as the symbol of Palor.
And the wedding band, does it have any inscriptions or anything on it?
No. It is a plain wedding band. And that's the information that you get in the Roll20 chat.
Okay, thank you.
Oh.
All right. When my detect magic finishes,
Okay.
I am going to inspect the statue and anything around us. I have 10 minutes to check.
Okay. Yeah. So detect magic. You detect evocation coming from the statue.
Interesting.
What have you noticed?
Well, hold on. Let me investigate around really quick. I'm going to walk around the entire city with my 10 minutes, or I guess town,
Right.
and see if anything pops up.
Nothing else pops up as you go throughout the ruins.
All right, good to know. Now this is a strange statue. It
Strange in what way?
seems to have harmful magic attached to it, but I wonder if that is a hint.
Give me an Arcana check.
All right. 23.
You know that there are a lot of evocation spells that actually do not do harm.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb on the statue.
Okay.
Are you trying to break it?
I'm just hitting it. It's gonna be.
Nadar has a hand on his greatsword just in case something happens.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
If you're ready,
It's gonna be fire damage.
Okay, fire damage. Okay. So you let me do this. 7. Okay. So it is resistant to fire damage.
I hope so. It's a
So
statue.
as you hit it, you do leave scorch marks on it.
Does it seem to have affected the statue's shape, or is the shape still the same, just with like a burn
It looks
marks
the
on
same, except it's got like a bit of a scorch mark on it.
Okay. Interesting. Parafit, did you tell us about the necklace?
I did not, but I did put it on, so you might see it around my neck.
It's an interesting necklace you got there.
Yes, I found it in the houses around. It's apparently a necklace of Palor. Maybe they were trying to keep things warm.
Valen. I see, I'm gonna roll a religion check.
Yeah.
Where's religion? There it is. Okay. Do I know about Palor?
You don't know any more than what he knows.
Okay, perfect. Valen, could I have you perhaps heal the statue?
Okay. I'll cast Cure Wounds on the statue at level 1.
Okay. So you go to cast Cure Wounds, it just seems to dissipate into the air.
Interesting. What a strength and healing, it might have a reaction.
I imagine Nadar knows about Palor, right?
Yeah, go ahead. You make a religion check, but what do you want to know? That's the thing.
How Palor could pertain to this specific town?
I would imagine so, yeah. Like, I mean, we'll see what we get.
Okay. So 12. Yeah, you're not quite sure. So
I just know basic information, right? So I can
Yeah.
only speculate. Nadar thinks for a moment and he says, perhaps humans tried to make place their home, and they thought Palor could protect them.
With the 18 in religion that I rolled, would I know if the statue was meant to be a depiction of Palor?
yeah.
Is it meant to be a depiction of Palor? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna relay that information.
All right. Periphere,
Yes.
I have an idea.
Do you want me to punch the statue?
Not punch. I just want you to touch the statue, and if touching its base, or if that doesn't work, touch the book.
Okay. Do you want me to touch it with my hand or with specific, like, key stuff?
With your hand.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and touch the base of the statue and then touch the book.
Okay. Well, what's your alignment?
I think I'm chaotic good. Yes, chaotic good.
Okay. So yeah, you're good. So as you start to run your fingers across the book, the letters start to light up.
Do I gain any understanding of the letters while they light up, or are they just starting to glow?
They're just starting to glow.
I'm gonna continue running my fingers along the letters.
I begin ritual casting comprehend languages.
Okay. Okay.
Now that I see the book has writing in it.
Okay. So actually, okay. So as you okay. So hang on 1 second.
Perfect. Finally, a reaction. All right, Periphere, good job.
I'm still running my fingers along it. I'm gonna make them all light up.
You can stop touching it now.
Okay. So 1 second. So yeah, 1 second. Okay. I know how I'm gonna do this. That's how I'll do it. Right with your yeah, I'll do it there. Okay. Okay. So 1 second. Where am I? There you are. Okay. And okay, so this is what you're able to
And I will live, give me a drink, and I will die. Alright, interesting. Apparently we have a choice here. You can feed the statue, and it will live, or give it a drink and it will die. Did I translate that right? And I go back over it and confirm
so you go
that I
back
did.
over it. So Periphere, as you run your hands over it, you start to see a image appear on the book. Appears to be like a long cylinder with a going top to bottom with a broadening base.
Almost like a cone?
No, it's more like a pin shape, but then the bottom spreads out into a cone shape.
Okay.
And this is just an image. It's not like a physical thing appearing?
No, it is an image.
Okay. And I'm the only one who sees this?
If there's someone else looking closely, they can see it.
Oh, then yeah, Kieran would see it too.
Maybe keep touching it. More might appear.
I'm gonna keep touching it.
Oh.
touching it. Oh, yeah.
Could somebody bring? You know what? Why not? I am going to take
Where is
a.
it? Move you.
I'm going to take some of my premium spices, put it on some food that I have, and shove it in its mouth.
Okay, so you take the prices, and so you see Kyrian. He takes some spices out, and he climbs up to it, and he presses it into the face of the statue, and it just falls to the off the chin, onto the chest, and onto the ground.
I'm gonna try and give it just a normal ration that I have. Maybe it likes that better.
Seems not like fancy things.
You do that, and you pretty much get the same inert result.
Nadar
Okay.
speaks up and he says, "Feed me could be somewhat more symbolic."
I take things quite literally. Could you explain that a bit more?
What do gods find nourishment from?
Prayer, worship. I would assume.
Death, perhaps?
So, I would imagine if someone were to offer up a prayer to Palor, perhaps something will happen.
I'm gonna hold on to my necklace. And do I know any prayers to Palor?
Give me a religion check. That's another religion check. You would know like a basic childhood prayer.
I'll give that a shot while I'm still touching the book and holding on to the necklace around my neck. I'm gonna give it a shot and pray to Palor.
Okay, go ahead and give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay. Oh, that's not good. Yeah.
You do see that there is some bit of reaction from it, but doesn't seem to be responding to you as strongly.
What if we all try it at once? Maybe.
Are we
How
trying
bad?
to resurrect a god?
I mean,
Maybe
why
we
not?
Maybe we need to give it a drink. Maybe we should kill it.
I don't think we should kill it. That sounds like a bad idea.
Why don't we just move on and not summon another eldritch god?
Well, Palor's a good god. He's not, he's just a bad guy. Maybe he can offer us wisdom, insight,
Look
potential
around.
help.
But yeah, Nadar gestures around the town. He says, "Look around you. What do you see?"
Desolation, but also we're in the middle of a wasteland.
Alright, I'm going to do some research.
Yes.
You all pray for a bit. I'll be back in a second. And then I'm going to go into a house and begin casting legend lore.
But yeah,
Okay.
After that, Nadar says, "Exactly. These
Okay.
people believe that Palor would be able to protect them, and yet the god, as far as I can tell, has done nothing."
Well, maybe they gave him a drink and he died for them. And then they weren't protected by him anymore.
Which of
Okay.
course,
So with your legend lore, you actually get a vision.
Oh, one of these.
Yeah, so you actually get a vision. You actually see a bright light coming from the statue itself, and you see a bustling bustling village, and you see that the entire area is green, and you see that it goes green for miles all around, and you see people harvesting crops and going about daily life, and you see that just out on the outer edge of your vision there is the frozen wastelands.
Interesting. Is it further north or south?
No, it's this is the center.
Ah, okay. So it's like a protection almost.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting. And that's
We
all
didn't find any skeletons or bones or anything around here, did we?
This
No,
thing
you
could
didn't.
be thousands of years old.
Ice preserve stuff?
True, but still think about how old it could be.
How old do you think that dragon over there was?
Dragon bones are a bit different.
Fair, but still. Hmm.
Nadar at this point bites the bullet and he just takes the wedding band and begrudgingly gets on his knees and starts praying.
Okay, go ahead and give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Alright, give me a minute. It should be rolling an advantage anyway, so persuasion.
Okay. So at this point, you actually start to feel a warmth just coming over you, and you feel like that there is a presence here as you're praying. And as you pray, you feel the warmth just become warmer and warmer and warmer, and eventually a bright light just starts to shine from the statue.
Oh, if there's anything nearby, that's not good.
We haven't really seen anything at all our entire time out here.
It's a good thing.
And you're noticing that it is actually becoming quite warm in the area, and you see the snow on the trees start to melt off and drip. And you see that the ground around you is quickly starting to become a bit slushy.
Interesting. So it seems faith was the answer.
I'm gonna join in prayer, see if it gets more powerful.
Do we really want to melt the entire ice zone when we're trying to get past it?
We'll make it easier.
Or
We
it'll
get the
drown
best of
us
the
all
warmth for a
in
bit.
ice and snow.
So, and this is in the middle of the night.
Yeah, after the suggestion of might drown us all, Nadar just gets up and stops.
So as you get up and if you guys do cease and when you guys do cease from praying, it does keep going.
Is it getting stronger, or is it just staying a constant?
It's staying constant for a little while. Give me an Arcana check.
All right, Arcana time.
Okay.
20.
Let me see. So, how long are you guys like how long are you guys going to observe this phenomenon?
I think at this point, Nadar would probably just want to move on because it's pretty clear there's not much here.
So at this point, well, so I would say, Kyrian, that you would notice that it is like very slowly degrading.
The statue or the area around us?
The light and the light and warmth coming from the statue.
Okay. All right. Yes, I believe we can move on, but this is interesting. This once was a haven, a place of refuge, and it was doing very well. Something happened.
Nadar slowly looks down at the wedding band and he just passes it to Kyrian and he says, "No more," supposedly.
Wedding band is different from the necklace, by the way. You took the necklace, I think, is
Sorry,
the paler thing.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
You're fine.
It's just so much information and I didn't love it.
You're good, dude.
But yeah, he passes the necklace back and he says, "No more." And he just, no matter which direction, he just keeps moving.
Okay. All right. So you guys travel throughout the night, and dawn comes as you guys travel through the night. So give me a perception check to whoever's leading.
Perception?
Okay, I'm proficient in that. I'll give
there you
one
go.
as well. Oh,
Okay.
it should be a 9, not an 18.
Okay. Gotcha. So, Kyrian, you actually, as the dawn begins to break and just starts to come over the mountains to the east, you notice a sight just in the breaking dawn.
There are so many of these things.
Yeah, and we just kick-started a reaction that will melt them all out of the ice.
Well, that could be a
So,
good thing or a bad thing.
actually, as you guys went,
And it is receding.
yeah, it was receding, and you guys were able to quickly leave the area of the warmth. So,
Yeah, it was a
Right.
small area. It was just the
Yeah.
village, not like.
But yeah, Fallon is more worried about drowning and waking up the very, very dangerous titans
right,
than
gotcha.
restoring an area to lushness.
Yeah, that even Nadar himself just got feedback. Sorry,
Yep,
but yeah, even
it's not my mic. It's
It's
Drax.
fine.
So what? What's going on?
You're giving us feedback.
I am. Sorry about that. Let me fix that.
right as I was saying, Nadar himself probably put two and two together. Like he's not, you know, he probably after Valen probably conveyed that he probably started worrying of the same and just stopped.
Alright. How far are we away from our destination?
Well, you guys traveled through the night. You're about a couple days away.
Right. Well, let's keep this up, I guess.
Okay.
See nothing but snow and ice for a long
So,
time.
so it's now dawn. You gone all night? Are you guys gonna keep going through the day?
Why not?
I imagine so.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need two con checks from. I need a con check from everyone.
All right, remember that you
to
get.
keep going through the day.
All right, remember that you all get +4 to your rolls.
I got a 15 then.
So if you get below a 10, that will be one level of exhaustion.
Do you need just one or two con checks?
Just one for just plowing through all night and going throughout the day.
Exhaustion.
Yeah. So that's just for that, and for and now for anyone who has to make your cold endurance check.
Yeah, I had to do
What are
both, so that's why I was rolling 2 ice there.
Yeah. So if you get a 10 or lower, that's
I have
another
my
roll.
torch lighted.
Okay.
I think I'm good still, right?
Yeah,
12.
you're fine.
Yeah, we're you and I are above 10, so we're fine.
Okay. So at this point, I'll let you guys keep track of that. So at this point, you start to come into more rocky and more mountainous areas as you guys are traveling through the day. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. So as you guys as you guys continue to travel north, you start to see more sights.
Oh,
A
that is
primordial dragon.
it is a very large lizard.
Don't call it that.
Just-
Might hear you and kill us.
Actually, just for scale, how massive is this thing?
It is absolutely massive.
Is this the
It looks like a
skull
mountain.
we were looking for?
I believe he said the same skull of the one we came out of, so
It should be a humanoid shaped one.
What he said, it would look similar.
yeah, so humanoid-like, and I don't think that is humanoid. I might
Fair
be
enough.
wrong. I might be seeing things after all the ice I've seen for the last few days.
I will not lie. Everything is starting to blur together at this point.
So whoever is continuing to lead, go ahead and give me a nature check.
A nature check?
No, not nature. Sorry, survival.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow. Okay, carrying. So, with your survival check, you actually notice in the long distance a larger but more intact structure.
See. What is that over there? Is that a building?
And it appears to be it appears to be very large and long, going northward.
Interesting.
I'm gonna look at it and head towards it.
Okay. Yeah. let's move this to the GM layer. There we go.
Ah. Oh, I see what you mean by long. Perry, would you do the honors of knocking for us?
Sure. I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna.
Okay, so you knock on it. It has like a very like hollow, crackling thump as you do it, but you don't get any response from the inside.
I'm gonna attempt to open the door.
Okay, so yeah, with you, it's a very old and rickety door, and it actually comes off one hinge as you open it.
Oh, just I'll fix that later. Oh, it's like are those tables? It's like a mess hall. Oh, it's a ship.
Perfect.
Is it a boat?
Well, oh, this is.
This looks like a boat, kind of.
This looks very old, and can I see if this is similar to the other place that we were just at? The city. Do they have any form of similarity or something? Do they look like two completely different eras?
Let me see. So, you think? Well, let me see. I need what kind of check? Knowledge check. Give me a knowledge check.
Okay, knowledge. 30.
Wow. Okay, so you see that this building was specially built to endure.
Interesting. Seems this has been made to last throughout the ages.
I'm gonna check out what this stuff is up here.
Okay, so you see two brass basins.
And what is this?
A chair. You found a chair.
All right, just making sure.
Nadar is checking the surroundings. How much dust is there on everything?
It's less dust and more like a layer of frost.
I'm going to move up to one of the brass whatever they are. Yes.
Braziers.
Brazers, and I am going to see. Valen, might I request a fabricate from this object?
What do you need?
How big are these things, Drac?
They're about they're like a very large cooking pot size. So take two-handed.
Could you like?
I would say it's like a little wider than your waist.
Okay. Could you like cut this in half and make a circle out of that with fabricate? That would be most useful.
What do you need it for?
I need a brazier. I'm gonna accidentally say brazier one of these
Yeah, I was
times.
gonna say the brass braziers.
I need half of it. I need essentially a brazier in half its form.
Okay, I'll do fabricate. I'll do what he asks.
And I will put it in our bag of holding for the time being. This will be useful later.
I'm gonna check out this chest right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna first investigate it to make sure it's not booby trapped or anything.
Okay.
Seems safe to me.
Looks like a chest.
All right, I'm gonna try and open it.
Okay, so you open it and you're able to and you find actually several coats inside.
What are the coats made of?
That's a nature check.
Oh shoot, am I good at that? I don't think I am. Oh, I'm fine at it.
No, that's actually good enough for what it is. It is some kind of spotted uh snow cat pelt.
What did you find over there?
A ton of coats. I'm gonna put one on.
Okay, and
Well-
one thing you do
well,
notice that
here's-
that the coats actually fared much better than the building.
So they're almost
Could I
like
do a
brand new.
could I do an Arcana check on them?
Sure.
I'm already wearing one. I didn't wait.
All right.
20.
Okay, these have a similar property to your boots of the Winterland. They actually keep you warm
Robes of
in
Winterland?
severely cold weather.
Is attunement required, or does it just
No,
happen?
no attunement required.
Right?
Because it's a very simple enchantment.
All right.
Are my boots
So
in-
and you find about 8 of them.
my boots require attunement.
So, what are the coats again? Coats of the Winterland?
Yeah, but doesn't your boots do other things?
Yeah, my boots resistance to cold, ignore difficult terrain created by ice or snow, and tolerate up to negative 150 or negative 50 degrees.
Yeah.
I believe with both of them I can do something.
Alright, Magnus and Valen will take one each.
Okay.
Can Nadar, despite how chunky he is, put one on?
Actually, you notice that these are made for larger people. Actually,
Like giants, or
no, not quite giant size.
Like
Just-
Goliath size.
Something like that. But the thing is, as you guys put them on, they actually slowly conform to your size.
Oh. So, we have 5 here. They said there was 8 coats.
Mm-hmm.
I say we each take one and take the other 3 to maybe sell later or something.
Right?
We put them in the bag of holding.
We can probably fit them in there.
All right.
there is room.
Is this like a map or a scroll right here?
Wait, one second. Oh, so what you see looks like a banister where a banner was once held. So and as you look at it, you do see scraps of cloth with yellow and gold.
Okay.
Alright. I believe now I can deal with up to negative 150 degrees, but I'm not sure. I can't find it anymore. Anyway.
Yeah, but actually, now with the cold is much more tolerable.
Alright. Well, now your feet won't be freezing up anymore, I hope.
I've been managing fine, well enough. Which
I-
Nadar does look over to Val, and he says, "Oh yes, I forgot to thank you for that. Thank you."
No
Do
problem.
we want to spend the night here by chance, where we have an actual roof over our head?
I am perfectly happy with that.
Very well then. Suppose we can use the other brazier to give ourselves a bit of warmth.
Where are we going? Actually, we could pull up. Yeah, let's do that. And I don't have strength, never mind. If we want to, we can try to pull up some. We can try to pull up some of this wood and use it as a source of fire.
Very well then. And Nadar gets to work pulling up some loose planks.
Okay, so these 2 braziers are still here.
One of them is still here.
One's cut in half. One's cut in
Yeah.
half.
Okay, so with the one that you cut in half, and with the other one, as soon as you put wood into it, it immediately catches fire.
That's
Interesting.
very useful.
Seems whoever
Well-
used to live here. Seems whoever used to live here was rather comfortable.
Well, until they died.
Let's gather around then, children, and ready for our rest.
Oh boy, campfire story time.
Time for scary stories with Uncle Nadar.
Am I tripping or is this another chest?
No, you're tripping.
Hold up.
I think
Yeah,
it's
no,
being,
sorry. Sorry, it's probably my aura in the way.
Wait a minute.
I think it's covered up by the something else that's on top.
It ain't there.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh wait, no,
We're
I
just
keep
seeing
forgetting.
things.
You guys can't see my aura.
Here, let me fix it. There we go.
Anyway, actually, I want to try something. Nerador.
Nerador's
Parafair.
gone.
I know, I don't know why I said Nerador. Parafair, could I borrow you for a second?
What else is new? Yes, hello.
I need you to stand, right over, and I'm gonna bring you down to where there's this, like, dirt or whatever this is, snow, ice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try something that is very experimental, and then I'm going to cast Pass Wall straight down where he's standing.
Oh, you're gonna bury me alive.
Pass wall.
See, wooden
Okay.
plaster or stone surface such as wall, ceiling, or floor can range as last iteration. Just openings dimensions.
Oh, there we
And
go.
I'm going to do 20 feet deep, 5 feet wide, and 8 feet tall. Just max on everything. Never used this spell before.
A passage appear upon your choice. You want to pass stone surface. Got it. Open direction. Okay, so as you go beneath the dirt, 20 feet deep. Okay, you are surrounded by coffins, stone coffins.
Oh, so I'm in like a crypt.
Yep.
What do you see down there?
Lots and lots of dead people in coffins.
Oh, a surprise.
It's a crypt of sorts, I believe. Can I check out the coffins and just look at them?
Okay, yeah, you look at them. The thing is, you're only able to get to the area where the pass wall allows you, but other than that, it's dirt.
Oh, so it's not like an actual crypt, it's just buried coffins.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any like engravings on the coffins or anything?
What language do you speak?
Orc, elf, common, and I can read umbral.
Nope.
Nope, as in there's none or none that I can read.
None that you can read.
I'm gonna show. There's engravings down here, but I don't know what they say.
Alright, I'll be down in a moment. Parafair found something. I'll be right back. And then I'm going to Misty Step down to the bottom.
Zoop.
Poof.
Alright. Oh, this is something. When I start ritual casting comprehend languages.
Okay, what you read is giant.
Interesting. It just says giant, or it's
No.
in
So
giant?
and the language is in giant.
Okay.
So what you're reading are several names on the immediate coffins around you. So there are probably about like 6 coffins immediately around you.
Okay.
And it speaks of the person's name and their deeds, and actually of great battles won and creatures slain.
Alright. Looks like that there were once creatures here, but have since been long gone. Other than that,
So actually, what a lot of what you're reading, give me a history check.
history check. Alright. Is this a... We haven't taken a rest yet, have we?
I
because
don't
you've
think
been
so.
all night.
Yeah.
Okay, 14.
14. As you begin the reading inscriptions, you start to think that it might that that these people probably once fought in the Dawn War.
Oh, this was a very long time ago. Anyway, we got what we needed. Decided. Periphery will be down here for about another 40 minutes.
I can probably climb out.
Probably can, but it's pretty. Those are pretty, actually.
You know I
walls.
can walk up walls, right?
I have yet to see you actually do that.
I'm gonna walk up the wall.
Okay, you see him run up the wall.
Yeah.
Very impressive. And I'm gonna snap and move back up to the top of the place with Missy Sep.
All right.
Oh.
Nadar's kind of like really gotten situated. He's actually using the coat that he got from the chest with the rest of you as sort of like an impromptu blanket.
All right.
I'm gonna chill by the fire.
I'm going to be, for the rest of the night, I'm going to be thumbing through my spellbook, looking at what I have.
Valen is just going to be chilling.
Okay. Okay. So you guys take this opportunity to actually rest in some kind of civilized building for the night. And your new coats and the warmth of the fire keeps you warm throughout the night. So you guys wake up the next day, fully rested and recouped.
We don't see any like giant ghosts or anything.
No giant ghosts.
Alright, well, let's make this the last final stretch for this place that supposedly has the rune I'm looking for.
Okay.
At least we have these coats now.
Yep.
It's just very nice, I cannot lie. These things are made with very good craftsmanship.
When we get back to a relatively decent city, I may request a tailor fit my armor with it.
Well, if we go back to the jungles of Feudaya, it might get a bit uncomfortable.
Whichever comes first.
Yes, of course. Well, let's get going.
Okay. So you guys set off for your next day. So go ahead and give me a survival check wherever's leading. If
Okay.
anyone wants to help, you can.
Boop, boop.
There you go. Okay, so Valen.
Yep.
Okay, so you roll. You see Periphery, and he starts to lead the group off course, but you quickly are able to correct them and keep you on the course that you're going.
You're doing
As
it
you
wrong.
guys are going. So, and as you guys are going, the terrain becomes more and more mountainous as you go forward. And as you go forward, yeah.
Oh.
And-
How big is this one?
You can see
Oh, well.
people in the bottom part.
You can see the 5 of you at the bottom.
It's an Autobot.
So,
It's
and
Megatron.
you do see that this is some kind of artificial creature,
Oh, like a golem?
something like that. But a
Or
very,
like a
very giant
massive
size.
Warforged.
What is its metal made out of?
I'll give me a nature check.
Nature or knowledge?
This is nature because you're looking for what it's made of.
Okay. Hey, this is a different day. Finally. I'm gonna roll. 23.
23. Okay, this is made from an unknown metal that you're not familiar with.
Valen.
I'm on it. I'm gonna fabricate just a ball of the metal,
Okay.
just so it can be carried.
Okay.
And I'm
Alright,
gonna
you
hand
do.
it to Kieran.
Alright, thank you. How heavy is it? Like really heavy, really light?
How much of it do you get?
As much as possible.
Okay, then it's very heavy.
I will put it in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Like slide it, like roll it in, essentially.
It's very heavy, and you're like,
Just pops, like when you pick up something.
yeah.
If just that much is heavy, one can only imagine how much heavier that thing is.
I'm surprised the ice can hold it up so well, but then again, this has probably been revealed more recently. Anyway, let's keep moving. We've been traveling for so long.
The further and further we go, the more and more I'm reminded that we are really small in comparison to everything else.
Hey, but remember, you weren't here, but we managed to kill something that size.
Yeah, and now he's getting turned into my boat.
Well, anyway, so yeah, keep going.
Okay. So as you guys go forward, you eventually come to what you're looking for.
Ah, I think I found it.
Great.
Alright, let us go to where we need to, which is the mouth, I believe, and hopefully not one of the eyes.
1 second. Let me go find it. Okay, so you go through into the mouth, and you do find a entranceway into the mouth. It is a stone slab door.
All right. I have a plan for this actually. Is there any keyhole or anything like that?
Oh, you do not see a keyhole.
I am going to cast Pass Wall.
Okay.
And make it just go straight through.
Okay. 1 second. So as the door opens, it is a very, very narrow hallway. As only 2 people can stand side by side.
Great. Paraphir, how good are you at dodging currently?
Pretty good, I would say.
All right. Take the front, please.
Sure, and I'm gonna take the front.
Okay, so as you go forward, you hear. Okay, so now that actually came in handy.
Yeah. So I took it.
Yeah, that came in real handy. Okay, so as you go forward, yeah, let me make sure everything's straight here. Now we're hitting. Actually, yeah, we're hitting dungeon proper now.
Ah, so
We
that
found the
last bit
dragon,
wasn't
now
a
we found the dungeon.
We're hitting dungeon proper.
That
We
walking
found-
was like CR 20 level boredom.
No, I thought the village was cool.
No, the village is cool. It's just the walking and the snow. So repetitive. I love it. Oh,
I mean,
what do you guys think about the whole journey?
oh
I
no,
like
I
the
like
village.
I like the different like little things that would pop up off the side and all that. But even still, walking and walking.
I mean, personally speaking, I actually did kind of enjoy it. Just kind of like this, just almost like area of the world that is just a reminder that, well, I
It's
guess
old?
It's old, and how just so small everything else is these days compared to it. I don't know, because it's like there's something almost awe-inspiring about all this. Like
It's really like it's like playing Skyrim but without fast travel.
pretty much, yeah.
Exactly. Like when you first boot up the game and you're trying to get everywhere.
Yeah. So we passed through a wall, right? It's a big stone thing.
Yeah, we walked through walls. No, we're not Jesus.
Well, I can walk on water.
So,
Well, you have to be constantly moving to do it. Like,
What are those things in front of us?
So you go forward, and you do see. Now the hallway does go further forward.
Just Drac,
Yes?
I'm just letting you know, I'm still casting Death Ward on Mr. Monk. Just
Okay, gotcha. That's the word on Mr. Monk. So you see 2 symbols on the ground, and the end of the hallway goes into a T.
I'm gonna investigate the symbols.
Hey, give me an Arcana check.
Yeah, that's
Tell me
pretty
what
good.
it is. What is it?
22.
Okay, 20. Wow. Okay, so you notice that these are the arcane symbols for ice and acid.
Are they like booby traps? Or are they? I'm gonna relay that to Kyrian, see what he thinks of it.
Alright. Remember when I told you to dodge things?
Yes.
Try stepping on it, then quickly dodging away.
All right. I'm gonna cast. Well, not. Well, I guess not cast, but I'm gonna use.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get rid of.
I'm gonna cast quickness.
No, not that.
1 second. Trying to get rid of it. When that shit happens. God damn it. Okay, trying to get some things more. Got that going. What else we got? Oh, here we go. That's what I'm looking for. All right. All right. So, what are you doing?
I'm gonna use patient defense on myself for a key, so that I can take a dodge action as a bonus action if I need to.
Okay.
Just
So
gonna
you
step
spend
on
a key point.
it. Yeah, I'm spending a key point.
Okay. And what are you doing?
Just gonna step on him.
Okay, step on. There appears to be no effect, but
Well-
you do see that there's a door directly in front of you to the left.
All right, I'm gonna check that out then. I'm gonna
And
knock
there
on it.
is- okay, and you see a inscription on the door.
I'm guessing a language I probably can't read.
It looks safe.
Probably you can't read. So actually, let me see. Actually, where is the chart? Second. Here we
Oh,
go.
now that we're in a proper dungeon, I want to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Yeah, that'd probably be helpful.
1 second. Actually, there we go. 1 second. Okay, roll me a 1d22.
A 2.
A 2. Okay. Let me see. What language do you speak?
Orc, elf, common, and I can read Umbral.
Orc. Okay, you do notice that he uses the same script as Orc, which is Dwarvish.
Negu speaks dwarf, doesn't he? Does anybody here speak dwarf? Does
Magnus shouldn't he?
Yeah,
Okay.
Magnus
Aelin,
does.
Okay, you
Yeah, Magnus.
see that it is Dwarven script, but it's not Dwarven.
That I'd tell them that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, this is a very confusing predicament.
What do you know? Actually, a lot of languages use Dwarven script.
Yeah, no, I know that, but it's still kind of funny. Okay.
So this is
what it's this.
This is a door, right?
Yeah, it is a door.
I'm gonna try and open it.
Is there a handle on this door, or are you just pushing your body against it?
If there's a handle, I'm using it. If there's not, I'm pushing my body against it.
You do see a inscription across the door.
But no handle?
No handle.
Alright. How about you all go and, investigate the other two paths? I will be here starting to cast Comprehend Languages and read what this says.
Okay.
But in the meantime, you all go exploring.
I'm gonna go right.
I was gonna say I'm gonna go left just for a little bit, but seems like that's a dead end.
Actually,
why don't we
hold on 1 second? Don't move for a second. I need to adjust something because there is no light in here. So.
Let's have 2 go to the right, 2 go to the left.
We need me and Dar are the two meat shields, kinda. So one of us should go in each path.
Alright, fair enough.
Do you guys all have vision?
I do,
I can
yes.
see to the right.
Yeah, I've got vision.
I think you left a line up walking light to the left path, though.
So what?
We should probably have Valen and
We can't see
Nice.
past here, but we can see over here.
Right, because that's a dead end there.
oh,
I was just saying in case you didn't know.
Gotcha.
Alright, so dead end. That is an actual dead end.
All right, then we can all go this way. Yay!
oh. Then I'll go right. I'll be here. Unless I disappear by magic or something.
It's a
Okay.
dimension door. You're in another realm. Ah. Keep going forward. What is that?
Okay, so you see a symbol. Actually, what's going on there?
Yeah, you can like see through the wall a little bit, like right
Yeah,
there.
I can see that. 1 second.
It's just something that happens sometimes. There's occasionally a gap and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, the dark planes don't.
All right, so you see 2 symbols in the ground, and you see a blue staticky gas on the south way, and you see a greenish swirling gas to the north, and you
What's
see
up
2
with
symbols on the
this?
ground in between them. Say what?
What's up with this? Is that a tablet? There's like a little gray thing right there.
Oh yes. So actually roll a 1d22 again.
4.
4. Okay. So what? Yeah, I don't think that you can speak this language.
I'm gonna turn to my other 3 companions and say, "Do any of you know what this says?"
Nadar takes a look.
What are your languages again?
I
Common,
know.
Draconic, Gnomish.
Nope.
I know that, and that.
Nope, and nope. I'm not even choosing what they are. I just roll a dice, and that's what it is.
Okay.
Well, this over here looks like poison. Poison doesn't really do anything to me, so I'll give it a shot. And I'm gonna walk over here.
Okay, so you're walking over there. Okay, so what is your alignment?
I am chaotic good.
It has absolutely no effect on you.
But I don't know it's because of my alignment. I probably think it's because I'm immune to poison.
So as you're going through it, it is forming. It is actually forming a liquid on you, and it's actually cleaning you. It's like cleaning all the dirt.
Okay, I'm gonna keep on going through.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shout back. I made it through! You guys can give it a shot if you want. Or maybe investigate the other path. Not really sure what's up with this.
Nadar squints his eyes at the gas, well, at least assumed to be gas, and he at least takes 1 step inside of it.
Okay, what is your alignment?
Lawful neutral.
1 second. I've got to find something. I don't know where I put it.
A dragon appears.
Oh
Oh my god.
I don't know where I put it. This is something oh, here we go. Should be here we go. That's where I put it. Okay. So you are what level are you guys?
10, I think?
10. Yeah, we're at 10.
10. Okay. So as you take a step into the gas, you take 25 points of acid damage.
Yeah, Nadar immediately like jumps back as he, sort of yells in pain.
So yeah, you actually hear him scream in pain.
Are you all right over there?
Ugh. That thing, acid.
Oh dear. I'm gonna walk back through. And here, take a. I'm gonna hand you a Where is it? A healing potion.
Just one healing potion.
One regular old healing potion.
Right, 2d4 plus 2, so 7, 8, 9.
That might help a little bit. Maybe give it a shot on the other side. If you're feeling up for it.
Right.
So at this time, Tyrion,
Yes.
you actually read it. It is, I believe it was a
2.
2. Okay. It is primordial and is Aquan.
Huh.
So, and what you read is better old than young. The healthier it is, the smaller it will be. Appears to be a riddle. And
And it
actually,
has
and
two
you do
symbols in
see,
front of it.
and you do see a keyhole in the door as well.
Interesting.
So, just to remind you guys got 5 keys that can get you through any door. But once you use the key is spent.
Right. And Nadar he's more cautiously this time, more cautious than he was originally.
Okay.
Puts his offhand through the blue cloud.
Okay. So just for sake, what's your alignment again?
Lawful neutral.
Okay. So you put your hand. You don't feel anything.
I leave it there for a bit just to make sure.
Yep.
Okay. And he steps in a little bit. Is he still good?
Yeah, still good. Yeah, you feel fine.
Right, and he makes it through.
Okay.
And just looks back at the cloud and he says, "That is bizarre."
Are you any cleaner than you were before going through there?
Yeah, that's actually a good question. Does Nana look cleaner than he was when he entered?
So actually, you don't feel cleaner, but as you got close to Parapir, a static charge just leaps off of you and gives him like a little tiny shock.
I don't think the
I imagine it like arcs from his horns, and it's like, what was that?
Could I ask for the riddle one more time?
Yes. Better old than young. The healthier it is, the smaller it will be.
I'm going to stand on ice. Or the symbol for ice.
Okay. Let me see. So, give me an Arcana check.
Alright. 23.
You think that the symbols have something to do with my lay behind the doors.
Interesting. Alright.
And you think that this riddle might be independent of anything else you see.
Okay. So then, I am going to come back to this later.
Okay.
Alright, so I found out where did you all go?
I'm just shouting, "We went through the mist!" We're far away now, so I'm quieter.
Okay, Valen, what's your alignment? Valen? Lala?
Alright, Valen is neutral good and Magnus is neutral.
What was that?
Valen is neutral good and Magnus is neutral.
Okay. Oh, okay. Just true neutral.
Yes.
Okay. So. Okay. So, 1 second. So as you guys were passing through, 1 second. So how many squares we got? Yep. So that's 5. So you guys don't take as much damage. So for both of you passing through, you take 15 points of lightning damage or acid damage, respectively of which one you went through.
Okay.
Nadar's there to uses lay on hands to restore the 15 hit points each.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, you
Thanks.
guys are good.
So what are these? And can I read these symbols?
Yeah. Give me another Arcana check. Okay. Yeah, it's not super complicated. You notice that the Norse symbol is the symbol for chaos, and this bottom symbol is a symbol for order. Actually, give me a religion check as well.
All right. Where's religion? There it is.
Okay. With your base knowledge, because you're very intelligent, you knows that the Norse symbol is the symbol for limbo, and the bottom symbol is the symbol for Mechanicus.
All right. So it seems these are something with the realms, respectively. It's very strange. I'm going to walk through the green cloud because I am chaos.
Okay, you go through just fine, and you seem a bit cleaner.
Huh. Interesting. So if you couldn't figure it out, the northern symbol was the symbol for chaos, and the southern one was the symbol for order. Probably law, and since I'm more spontaneous than most people, I thought it best to go through chaos. Also, they respect their planes.
We just kind of walked through and hoped we didn't get electrocuted or acided.
Interesting. I will
I'm so
keep
curious
that in mind.
So curious what that sound was. You heard it as well, didn't you?
Which sound?
Just out of character, it being the lightning sound that was arcing from his horn.
Yeah, I did. I also felt something weird, but I don't know what it was. Either way, let's trek forward. I'm gonna move over here. What is up with this?
So you see a large metal door in front of you. You see to the north an icy cold waterway with frozen corpses floating in it, and to the south a bone-chilling cold corridor to the south with ice frosted on the ground.
I'm gonna attempt to walk on this water. Like, just step my foot on it and see if I can sturdy myself on top of it.
Oh,
Okay.
what are you doing?
So,
I'm not. I still have one foot on like this ground over here, but I'm touching it with the other foot to see if I'm like.
So you go and you just touch it and you take 3 points of cold damage.
Ow.
Bad idea, it seems.
Yes.
Okay, so and with the door you also see another inscription on that door as well. With a keyhole.
What might it say?
Roll a 1d20. 2.
Oh, perfect.
14. Okay. It's okay. Let's see.
Do you want me to roll again?
No, actually, let's see. Oh, that's interesting. So, you let me see. So, Nadar, you actually actually know this. You don't know this language, but it is written in Draconic. And it seems to be a mixture of Draconic and Primordial.
Can I pick out the draconic letters and try and at least form some kind of a sentence?
I think actually you can still read, right, Paraffir?
I think Kyrian can.
No, sorry.
He is.
Kyrian, sorry.
Getting the elves mixed up. Yeah, I can.
Okay,
It's so
yeah,
young.
you read. It is in Ignan.
Ickenham.
Yep, it's
Interesting.
of the plane of fire. Second.
All right.
Okay, so it reads, I am what men love more than life, fear more than death, or mortal strife. What dead men have, and the rich require. I'm what contented men desire.
Interesting. Without telling any of this to anybody else, does somebody want to put a key inside of this?
You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna put my key in it.
Okay. 1 second.
Hey, Neko. Doing alright?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go and you put your key into it, and the key vanishes, and door opens.
I'm gonna head on in.
Now, be very careful. This did talk a little bit about death, but it also had some very good pointers.
No,
Oh,
but
what is that?
okay. Arcana check.
Oh, that is very bright.
Okay, it is a celestial symbol.
I'm gonna step on it.
Okay.
Do I light on fire or anything?
You're chaotic good.
Yes.
You're fine.
That doesn't bode well
Normally-
for everyone else.
Normally, the symbols don't do much, but could be different here. Let's see.
I would err on the side of caution.
After the acid bath I just had, I would not be stepping on something so casually.
Yes, but also, I'm sure I'll be fine. See, I am. So, I'm gonna leave you guys to deal with that. I'm gonna go up ahead.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
drag.
no.
Yes.
Quick question: can we retcon that I put a one of my bronzewood totems at the entrance of this place
Sure.
while I was alone?
Yeah,
Perfect.
That's fine.
What's up with this symbol?
It's the same symbol you saw before. That you
Oh, in
made.
that case, I'm just gonna walk on over it.
I'm going to walk through the symbol.
Okay.
Chaotic good.
What's your alignment?
Chaotic good, just like him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're fine.
Do I happen to know what the symbol is? Of like what? This seems to be dealing with planes.
It is angelic. It is a celestial symbol that represents the angelic.
I really shouldn't. I really should.
Drag?
Nadar,
Okay, I didn't hear the last bit.
No. Oh, it is a celestial symbol that represents the angelic.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna step on through.
Okay.
Neutral
What's your alignment?
good.
Neutral good. You're fine.
Perhaps you two should wait here.
Fair enough.
Nice.
I'm pretty
So
sure
what's
this.
this thing I just discovered?
I'm pretty sure this one will hurt you if you're anything but good aligned,
Yeah.
which is fun.
Yeah, I'm not.
I love alignment-based challenges.
I'm gonna just
I am making my way around.
touch the symbol.
Hold on. Okay. All right. Hey, you're good. You're fine. So you go and touch the symbol.
Yeah.
Okay. You take. Hey, you did well. 10 points of radiant damage.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely not for me, I guess.
We can shuffle around this thing, can't we?
I don't.
You know what? I'm just gonna wait with them.
Okay.
Alright, if I need help, I'll make Parafair scream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm not going to acknowledge that.
You didn't hear it.
You're right behind me.
That was a retcon conversation.
Fair. So what's this thing?
Okay. It appears to be some symbol on the ground.
Look, can I roll Arcana on it? Or knowledge, or
Sure.
Religion.
oof.
Not sure.
That's my Arcana check.
Now, what do we have here?
Something magic, probably.
Okay, so what you both see at the far end is what looks like the seal that you need.
Perfect.
But
now
it is,
how do we get
it is
past
encased
this?
in a dome.
I see. So we need a test of power, perhaps. Alright.
I just walked around the big glowing thing, by the way.
Okay.
I'm going to Arcana check this thing in front of me.
Okay.
See if I know what it is.
Okay.
17.
It seems to. Let me see. It does. The symbols themselves don't have any recognition to you.
Okay.
You think there might be some kind of triggering effect?
Interesting. I'm going to attempt to touch it.
Okay. You touch it.
The solid liquid.
No, it is it is embedded in the ground, but there is a radiance emanating from it.
Interesting. It might be a test of some sort. Parafair.
Yes.
Do you think you're a good person or a bad person?
In reference to you, probably a good person. Comparatively. You want me to step on the glowing floor?
If you could, it would be slightly helpful.
I'm gonna step on it. Oh.
Now, is that a symbol of acceptance, or is that a symbol of... I'm going to move around, seeing that this is glowing now, and attempt to pick it up.
Okay, your hand actually passes straight through the sphere.
Interesting. Thank you, Parafair. And I'm going to try to pull the relic out.
Okay, you actually pull it out.
Perfect, actually. This makes our job a lot easier. I'm going to put it in the bag of holding.
Okay, so this is for everyone else to see the relic. So actually, as you examine the relic, you see that that the relic itself, there you see that that there are all different points, and they have different symbols for each of the celestial planes.
Okay.
Bless you, bless you.
At this point, 1 second. And at this point, almost shoving Parafair off of the center symbol.
Oh no. Oh.
you will see your friend again.
Ah. It's you.
Oh, it's you. Nice to see you again. How are you?
Well, you've made your way to the Northern Sanctum.
Yes, it was quite the trek. Lots of snow, ice.
Well, here you will find many tools and to add to your arsenal for the oncoming fight. But take a closer look at that symbol you have.
All right.
So as you take a closer look at it, you see that all the different symbols of all the celestial planes, there are grooves in them that are forked.
Interesting.
You will need a tuning fork for our plane.
A tuning fork for interdimensional travel.
So, for the tuning fork to my plane, there's one being held on a Yanti island to the south.
All right, I can get that done.
So gather what you can here in this temple, in this temple sanctum, and then we'll meet you on the battlefield when you are prepared.
Well, you've been very helpful, and maybe one day we will be able to speak face to face once again.
I look forward to it. And he's gone.
All right. I think what he told us to do was loot and leave.
That's what it sounded like.
Oh,
No, what he said was that there are many other weapons and arsenals and other things that add to that would help you in the oncoming fight in this place. Oops, oh well.
So, I'm going to leave back through the way that I went.
Okay.
So,
And there's nothing else in this room aside from what we already grabbed.
No.
Good news, we have the artifact now. Also, we were told by my friend, at least that's what I want to call him, that there are other artifacts of great power here, actually. So, have you ever heard the term loot and shoot? I believe is what it's called.
Looter, shooter.
Nadar, he hasn't put on his mind, so he raises an eyebrow. He says, I am familiar with looting. Is that what you intend to do now?
That's what we were told to do by a saint, per se. So,
well,
if a saint allows it, I say we do it.
Let's pillage. I'm gonna continue walking.
Okay.
All right.
So what you do know? Okay, you have the north and south here,
And on the door back at the beginning.
Yep, and the door at the very beginning.
Well, stepping up on that one is dangerous. Nadar can take it on. He approaches this side, and what exactly does it feel like? Or
Okay, so
Yeah, I'm just going to do this. I'm gonna grab Nadar's shoulder, and I'm just gonna cast protection from energy on him. Cold.
Okay.
Alright, have protection from cold.
And then I'm gonna say, try walking on the water now.
Alright then.
On the water? Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever's up here.
Okay. So you are.
I have a better plan for that, I think.
Just give it a moment. Nadar puts one foot onto it.
Okay, so you put one foot onto it, so you are resistant to it. Congratulations. So you take half. of that. So you take 14 points of cold damage.
Okay.
Yeah, you're feeling this thing. He immediately backs off.
All right,
He's fine.
I'm gonna cast a Cure Wounds on you then. Yeah, I'll.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. That wasn't. You just put your foot in. Sorry, my bad. That wasn't supposed to be that deadly for that. I apologize. So you take half of that. So you take 1 point of cold damage. My bad.
All right,
Okay.
that's better.
It wasn't supposed to be that deadly.
Kyrian,
Testing it.
All right.
can you cast haste on me? The spell you use that makes me very quick.
I could.
So, using my, monastery abilities with Ki, I can make myself much faster than I normally am. With the haste on top of it, I should be able to move incredibly quickly and run along the wall over the water.
Okay.
No.
And you have
Depends
2
how
actions
long
to
the
dash
haul.
with.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I might not even need to use the key. You can just cast haste on me.
Alright, well. Godspeed, and then I want to slap him on the back and cast haste.
Quite literally at this point.
Okay.
So that means I have normally 100 feet of movement speed and dashing. Twice. So 200 feet of movement speed, I'm running along this wall.
You're fine.
Oh,
Yeah, you're good. Okay, so you make it to the end. So get there. You see. You see through your eyes.
Do you think she's okay back over there?
Control L. Okay, so you see a giant door immediately to the left of you. You see a door. There is another door along the side wall to the right of you. And give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
I'm
By the
sure
way,
it'll be
you
fine.
have a
Healing
minute
hits.
till we're paralyzed.
Okay, so
So it should be 12. Sorry. They're the same bonus, so it doesn't.
yeah, I'll go ahead and let you have the 7. I'll go ahead and let you have the actual Arcana roll.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
No problem. So what you do, so with that symbol you see in the ground, this has something to do with star magic.
Okay. I'm gonna shout back. There's another door over here with a key and a symbol that has something to do with stars.
Yeah. So actually, there's script on that door as well with a keyhole, and there's script on the other door. So every door you see has script and a keyhole.
All right, I'm gonna
A
dash.
riddle and a keyhole.
Yeah, quickly come back here for now.
Zoom.
Okay.
And then I assume I probably just fall over.
I'm gonna drop it as soon as you get here, so you're paralyzed for 6 seconds.
I'm laying on the ground paralyzed.
All right. So
Yeah, that's-
first up, sorry, what was that, Magnus?
Just commenting on Parapeter. What's up? What do you got going?
I'm just, laying here in pain.
You'll be fine.
It's gone by now. You can get up. Stop being pathetic.
All right. So has Valen kept concentration of protection from energy, or?
Don't have anything else to concentrate on, so why not?
Yep.
All right. So again, Nizar takes 1 foot. Well, puts
Okay.
1 foot onto the
Okay. So
ice
you
here.
put 1 foot on. Give me a strength saving, athletics check with advantage.
Hold on. I don't know why it was so small. All right. Athletics with advantage, you said?
Yep.
All right.
Okay. So with that, your foot goes down and it just sticks, and you're just barely able to pull your foot back up.
Magnus would drink
Okay.
a potion of cold resistance and just followed suit. Just curious.
All right. After that, Nizar, he's keeping himself steady by keeping a hand on the wall, and says, "See, just watch it. It seems like this ice might stick a little."
Understood.
Okay, so are you guys going across?
Nidar's following the wall.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so for every 10 feet of movement, I need an athletics check.
All right. Sorry. Hang on. So he starts there. Go 5, 10. All right. Athletics check.
Yeah. This is tougher because it's not a actual like test.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, you succeed. You do so with advantage. Okay. Yep.
5, 10.
All right.
5, 10.
As long as you get above a 15, you're fine.
Okay. No, that's
Okay.
a 15. It's at 15.
Oh yeah, it's
Fine.
with advantage. That's right, because you got those potions.
Yep.
5, 10.
Okay. Yep.
5, 10.
You guys are doing good. I'm surprised.
We can just say that it's Nadar using the Wallace support.
I'm actually gonna go straight in the middle now at this point.
Okay.
And
All right.
last.
5,
Good.
10.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
awesome.
All right. So you guys make it to the end. Congratulations.
Are you alright?
Not
He
that
looks
bad.
to
Just had to be really careful at that point there.
Alright. So, shall I lead the way?
You can notice things better than I can, so I'm assuming I'll let you lead.
Alright. Just stay close.
Okay. So, actually, Magnus, you should have great vision here.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize we were in a cave-ish area.
Yeah.
You want me to lead? My bad.
Yeah. So again, you see another door and a symbol on the ground. Give me an Arcana check to see if you can figure out what it is.
Okay, let's see. Are you better at Arcana or am I?
I am not so great at
You can
Arcana.
both roll because you're both
Okay.
here.
Alright. Well, you roll, then I roll.
Okay.
Oh, damn. Damn. Okay, so you know that that this is the symbol for war.
Let's see if it's like your type of symbol.
And he just looks to Magnus and he says, "What exactly are you insinuating?"
Okay.
Worst case scenario, we both die here. Best case scenario, we find within that loot.
Okay, so
And
you see
after-
another door with a inscription on it as well.
Alright, but yeah, after that, Nadar just sort of cracks a smile and then he just kind of like lightly taps Magnus on the shoulder and he says, "I'm just joking. Just joking."
I hear you. I hear you.
Alright. Nadar
You
moves
said there-
forward.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a 1d22.
How do you do that with the chat? Sorry?
/R
It's,
1d22.
Slash 1d22. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I think I didn't do that right. Hang on. Slash
So /R space 1d22.
1d22. Okay. I am not doing this correctly.
Let me try rolling for you if that's okay.
If you could, please.
Yeah,
Okay, 15.
Thank you.
no problem.
So, oh yeah, that was in there. So, okay. What is that language actually? Okay. What languages? I don't think. What languages do you speak, Magnus?
I speak Dwarvish and Common.
Okay. And no, I don't think any of you can read it.
Hang on. Stupid things playing up. I know Common, Draconic, and no Missionolog.
Nope.
Man. I can't read the door. What should we do here?
But no, the thing is, each of you do have a key. So, the thing, so you can solve the riddle, or use up a key.
Nadar will. Well, he can't exactly solve the riddle because he doesn't understand it. Okay. What can I do to prevent myself from losing them?
So what are you doing?
I asked you that. I asked, what can I do to prevent my...
To do what?
Sorry, you cut out the last bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said, what can I do to prevent myself from...
From
Losing the key.
losing the key? Well,
Yeah.
not using it.
And yet I can't understand the risk.
Yeah,
Nope.
I'm kind of forced to use it.
There is one way.
I know, can I try and bullshit my way through it?
You just get next to it, then start spamming jump and crouch at the same time.
You can clip through the wall, and it's a
Okay,
speedrun
but-
tactic, actually.
No, but in all seriousness, am I capable of, trying to flummox my way through it?
You have to just happen to come upon the answer to the riddle.
Alright. Well, can I do an investigation?
You gotta be able to read it.
Alright, you know what? Screw this. He just uses the key.
Okay. The key. So you see 3 large golems, and you see several enchanted weapons that are beneath spherical purple
Okay.
spheres.
Do the golems look active or
They
aggressive?
didn't. They have not paid you any notice yet.
He turns around and he says, "Okay, so Magnus, good news. There are weapons on the other side.
Great.
Bad news, there are 3 golems standing guard, and I am not sure if they will stay that way, but I imagine the moment we try to get the weapons, they will activate.
Not great. Let's see here.
We may need everyone here.
Peripher can probably get over here easily. I'm worried about the other 2. Well, I'll call him out.
Okay. So
Wait, hold on. I have an
Yep.
idea.
Oh?
Dun, 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 dun.
and you see that there are inscriptions by each of the for every weapon there is a plaque inscription for each one.
Can I read them from here?
From there, no, it's too far away.
Alright. Hang on, I just need to quickly check something. You know what? Nadar takes off the coat that he's been wearing to keep himself cool,
Okay.
and he passes it to Magnus. And he says, if that is just regular ice, maybe they can use their coats to maybe walk along them, prevent slipping, or whatever it is that it does.
Gives me an idea. You want me to go and try and get to them?
If you could, please, I'll stand watch.
Okay. So Magnus walks back to the ice, and then he lays the coat on them right here,
Okay.
and then he runs back and gets a running start and slides.
Okay. Give me a athletics checks with advantage. Okay. So you see Magnus, and he just looks at you and waves at you in the distance, and he takes a running start, and he slides completely across the entire ice to you.
That was very impressive.
You're there. So at this point, it is 9:30, and we will end it here.
All right.
All right. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Again, the Bedlam Brigade will not be as often due to Drax's real life obligations, but we will try to play when we can.
Yep.
Take care.
See ya!
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Hanging by